for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, B.A., absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Halliburton.
And when it comes to defensive wings, Brooks is as good as it gets.
Here's Green. Yep, count it.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Pass to Smith. Fires in the triple.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Indiana on offense. 7-point differential. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Turner, a screen on Thompson. Here's Halliburton. Siakam with it, guarded by Smith. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
That's Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Now, here's Green. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Count it. Green's got 8.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. Three-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Şengün against Halliburton. Şengün, no good. Pacers trail by 9. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did get a chance to speak with Houston's head coach. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Halliburton goes. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Siakam the screen. Clock at 6. Outside Mathurin. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Houston. Green with the ball. Picked up by Nesmith. Thompson passes to Smith. Hey, expanding his range. Thompson, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 8. Turner, a screen on Brooks. Pass to Turner. Fires it. Left side, Nesmith. Brooks against Halliburton. Second chance shot. The layup off target. Houston leading by 8. Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Smith with a screen on Siakam. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Now Green. 10 points for him. On the take. Oh! Gets you some!
Show us some power. And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Wow, Miles Turner showing a bit of physicality and getting his teammates fired up with the hoop and the arm. All right.
All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
And putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Mathurin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
Thompson finds Brooks. Şengün, a screen on Mathurin. Brooks drives in. Deflected. On the break. Here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. An easy 2 on the layup.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Here's Nesmith. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Chicago. Pass to Halliburton. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets lead by 5. Now here's Thompson. Outside for Green. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Şengün. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Siakam, and he drives in.
Now there is such length and fluidity. Pascal Siakam opportunistic on the drive.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
Siakam hits them both. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. And the basket by Halliburton.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside, Green. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Left side, Green. In close, Green puts it in.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Matherin against Green. Outside Neesmith. Launches a three. Gets the three ball to go. Neesmith's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Şengün, the screen. On the attack.
Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this game. Eason against Halliburton. Banked it in off the glass. Halliburton's got 7 points here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Şengün passes to Eason. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
17 seconds left in the second period. Green with the ball. He's got 26. Clock at 4. Shoots over Neesmith. Again, Houston.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. We'll be back in a moment.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth. Kicked in the teeth. But they're still standing. That says something.
And looking ahead to... Glad you could join us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Jayshawn Tate out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Jock Landale. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Smith in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
They're so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Toppin, a screen on Tate. And here's Shepard for three. It's hauled in by Houston. Tate with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Here's Whitmore outside. The shot misses. Pacers trail by 7. And here's Shepard for three. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Back to Smith. And Toppin pulls it down. The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And Walker, here we go. That one drops for him. Walker's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's Whitmore. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Good shot selection is often the result of great execution.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Tate. Shepard, that's good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. On the wing, Whitmore. outside Tate. With the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tate's gotten his first basket of the night.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Shepard. Sinks that one from the post. Shepard's got his second basket. Houston leading by 5. Van Vliet outside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Tate inside. He's guarded by Nembhard. Tate's shot is off. Pacers trail by 5. To the wing, right side. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Smith. The 3. Kept alive. Back to Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range. Van Vliet's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Here's Shepard. And he gets that one. Shepard's got his third basket on the night right there.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Van Vliet outside. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Walker. Smith with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Takes it inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Obi Toppin. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Van Vliet misses. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Toppin. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And Indiana with some changes. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Van Vliet's checked in for Houston. The Rockets lead by 5. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Halliburton. Now the Pacers on the move. The pull-up J. Here's Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And another miss by Houston. Siakam, right side. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's still anybody's game as we And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Brooks the pass to Smith. On the wing, Green. Turner covers. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Turner. Outside Matherin. Back to Turner. There's the three. Brooks with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Şengün. He buries it from three. And now it's an 8-point Houston lead.
They're calmly knocking it down. Şengün looks zen-like at times.
Outside Matherin. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Eason's checked in for Smith. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's hammered home by Green.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Halliburton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
This is where Halliburton keeps you off balance. Defense never sure if he's going to make a pass. That time he up-fakes you into a foul.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Matherin. To the paint. Brooks, the pass to Eason. Drains the triple. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Pass to Şengün. Now here's Easton. Back to Şengün. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Outside Matherin. Turner, a screen on Green. Matherin passes to Turner. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Rockets.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Green.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Halliburton outside. 24 seconds left in the final quarter. Matherin, a screen on Easton. And here's Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Here's Thompson. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Pascal Siakam.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Green for three. No good. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed.
Coaching. Stats, Clark, have certainly grown since your time in the league. Do you think that can lead to too many voices in the locker room?
I really don't think that's an issue, Kevin, because no matter how many coaches you have, typically they are all in sync, and the head coach has usually put his staff together. And therefore, they're moving in the same direction.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Peyton Watson is out there with Michael Porter. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Murray pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Now Green. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's Thompson in the corner. Şengün with it. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, you know, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game. Well, I tell you what, Jamal Murray's so good at rocking his defender to sleep as he's setting up that pull-up jumper.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Blasting off, Green runs in and just launches himself to the rim.
Now here's Murray. Last game, 26 points. Pass to Jokic. The inside shot. He doesn't hit that one. Great defense that time from Şengün. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Green passes to Easton. Houston moving the ball around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Denver shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Now here's Murray. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer. And Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three. He's got all of those.
They get it back. And here's Brooks from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. It's a tie ball game.
A guy who shoots freely at the perimeter, Brooks, can do real damage from out there.
Murray against Brooks. Murray kicks to Jokic. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Pass to Brown. There's a screen by Porter. A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Green. Eason with a screen for Green. They get the rebound. Back to Eason. Here's Şengün. A three-pointer is right on target.
For all his inside the three-point line prowess, Şengün can still get it done outside.
Murray outside. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Porter outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And Porter, no good on that one.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Brooks kicks to Green. Back to Brooks. Out to Thompson. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson, then it's Brooks, and it's Green in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Snatched away. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Now, here's Jokic. 20 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Green finds Thompson. Şengün with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Şengün's got 6 points.
He's got a real nice feel for the game. Şengün's quick to make the most of an open look when it avails itself. Murray
scanning the floor. Jokic with his screen on Thompson. Clock at 4. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Now here's Green. Pass to Brooks. Back to Green. Over Porter. Out to Thompson. Outside Green. And another 3 for Houston.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Murray with it. He's got 7. Jokic with his screen on Thompson. Wide open look here for Murray. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now, here's Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Brown's shot is off. Rockets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. A shot by Thompson, no one's around. Another miss by Houston. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Kings. Jokic with his screen on Brooks. Brown the pass to Jokic, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Brown the pass to Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Şengün with the screen for Green. There's the drive. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Brown, guarded by Green. Watson, the pass to Jokic, over Şengün. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nuggets lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
This is
Taking a peek now. And that is it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game, great performance by Şengün.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. We've got Gordon. Charge is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Dropper in at the 2. Van Vliet outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Westbrook. And it's good for 2. Westbrook's got the lead up to 4 now for Denver.
Such a creative player. Westbrook doesn't mind getting a little fancy with it and trying to carve out some room for himself there.
They set the pick. Out to Smith. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
Gordon for 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Jordan. And the rejection by Smith.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Westbrook against Van Vliet. Smith up top. Pass to Tate. Van Vliet against Westbrook for the lead. And here we go. Sharch, the fast break chance. Here's Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jabari Smith picks one up.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
Rockets trail. Van Vliet outside. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Out to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, you could see the focus on Smith Jr.'s face right there. I mean, he wanted to make sure he cashed in on the 3-point shot.
Out to the wing. Here's Strother. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Hasn't made one yet.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Out to the right wing. Back to Gordon. Takes the 3. Tries again. No good from Jordan.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Van Vliet wide open. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
A versatile 3-point shooter. Van Vliet can hurt you from anywhere behind that arc.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Jordan kicks to Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Sharch. And slam dunk by Sharch.
You know, once he's in the paint, Sharch is ready to throw it down.
1:04 left to play in the third. Van Vliet against Westbrook. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. And yes, it's good. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the night.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Jordan passes to Saric. Gordon with it. Here's Strother. Hands it from downtown. Strother's got 6 points in the quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Smith wide open. He fires. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Left side, Saric. Right wing, Strother. Another 3 for Denver.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so Van Fleet nails both of them. On the wing, Porter. Can't get the three to fall. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And for Houston, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Thompson is out there with Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Thompson in the posts. Murray on him. Thompson, high post. And he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Rockets leading by 3. Brooks outside. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Porter, a screen on Green. And it looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Green. Eason with a screen for Green. Second chance shot. And the layup. Good by Şengün. And it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
That is what Şengün brings this team. The ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Brooks.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And remember now, it was the great pressure D from Brooks that forces a turnover to start the fast break.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. That free throw good from Thompson.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Now here's Murray to end the run, and it's Murray with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following Jalen Green's 3. 6 on the shot clock. Watson for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Green passes to Eason. Here's Brown. Guarded by Green. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Şengün with the screen for Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's Green sliding it down.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Denver with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Brown. 6 to shoot. Porter a screen on Green. Here's Brown. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. .132 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. This one for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, it was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Houston.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against the Nuggets.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Amen Thompson.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Here's Brown. Jokic with his screen on Green. Brown's shot is off. And here's Houston. They're on a 20-5 run. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And another miss by Denver. Green finds Brooks. For 3. Green, no luck. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly Two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Michael Porter out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Jokic in at the center position.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Now Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Brown. Here's the three. The rebound by Turner. Murray against Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Mathurin from downtown. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Drills it from deep.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from three.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success. Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
From deep, Jokic, and another three for Denver.
The competitive nature of Jokic coming through, he wanted those 3 points right back.
Here's Halliburton. Drops in the layup for two.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. There's the drive. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And Neesmith gets it to go. Neesmith's got his second basket on the night.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
And Murray launches it from deep. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. He'll go on Michael Porter. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Mathurin. Porter with a screen on Mathurin. Brown gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pacers leading by 5. Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long.
So it's Denver now. Back to the basket by Indiana on the other end. Outside Watson. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Watson. Brown's shot is good.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. And the three-pointer goes.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Matherin. There's 47 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside for Porter. Lets it fly. They get it again. Outside Murray. Lets it go from deep. Porter's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Halliburton goes. Pass to Siakam. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Brown. Outside Watson. The 3 is up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Pacers. They lead by 8. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 7. Halliburton finishes strong.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
There's a screen by Turner. The finish inside from Halliburton.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well indeed.
Porter a screen. Driving in. Brown jams it in off a great move.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Halliburton surveys the floor. Stolen by Jokic. Watson with it. Siakam covering. The drive by Watson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Coach, there's an interesting story about Watson's draft experience.
Yeah, the story is, Brian, that the Nuggets were willing to trade to move up to get him. That's how much they thought of him. They weren't able to do that, but they were able to get him with the final pick of the first round anyway.
Just goes to show you how important scouting is.
And luck.
Now here's Turner. In his last outing, 16 points for him. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton misses.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Outside Murray. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Brown. He's covered by Siakam. Pass to Watson. Shoots over Matherin. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, a long and lanky guard at 6'7". Matherin can be a problem defender in this league.
Indiana leading by 4. Halliburton left side. Here's Halliburton on the take. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Porter outside. Hits the three-pointer. Porter's got 8 points.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Turner. Now here's Neesmith. He takes it in. Back to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Siakam for 3. Great D that time from Porter. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Goes back up. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Porter's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. No good. Unable to win this run.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Porter in the post, defended by Halliburton.
And this is Porter Jr.'s role. It's why his coaches and teammates encourage him to keep looking to score.
Halliburton with the ball. He's against Watson. Outside Matherin. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Halliburton. And stolen by Murray. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, Jamal Murray, we know, is one of the elite shot makers in the game, and his passing is much improved as well.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. There's the screen. And there's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Siakam with a screen on Murray. Kicks it out to Siakam. Fires the 3. So we conclude the first half. It's Denver up by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Come one, come all.
Looking at the Nuggets, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big...
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Denver Nuggets.
Their work on the glass...
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court for Denver, Dario Saric is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Strother in at the 2. Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop. Then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a third or fourth guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number 1 or number 2 guy, but you've got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
Now here's Westbrook, down low. Here's Jordan, out to Gordon. Let's go with a 3. Pure from three-point range. Gordon's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Shepard, pounded by Westbrook. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Gordon. Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
And Bryant, here we go.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Pacers trail by 6. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Driving inside. Walker for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. For Denver, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Gordon on the wing, guarded by Toppin. Pass to Jordan. And here's Gordon. Excellent D there from Toppin. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Aaron Gordon fits perfectly with this team because of his lunch pail approach. Coach Michael Malone said, I think Aaron Gordon is a prime example of somebody who's truly selfless. He does the dirty work for us, and a lot of times he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Brian, not today.
That's right. Good call, Allie. Thank you. Here's Strother. Still no points. Saric, the pass to Jordan. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Gordon, the pass to Jordan. Saric outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And they get it back. Count it. Good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Nembhard, the pass to Toppin.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Bryant. Here's Shepard. Here's the pick. Up and in on the layup. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Pacers trail by 6. The drive by Nembhard. The kick out to Walker. There's a minute 12 left in the third. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepard. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Indiana, 4th.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
And here's Saric for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Yeah, nice vision from Gordon. He knew his teammate was there all the way.
Bryant, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Bryant. Out left to the wing. Here's Toppin. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Denver leading by 6. Gordon on the wing, guarded by Toppin. Saric, the pass to Jordan. Gordon outside. Now here's Saric. The 3-ball hits the trifecta. Saric has got 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Nembhard. Toppin outside. And there's the screen. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Westbrook with it. Pass to Strother. Three-pointer. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Here's Nesmith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Now here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. Counted from distance. Siakam's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Murray. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Nesmith's shot is off.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Back come the Nuggets on the run. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Mathurin. Murray with it. Picked up by Mathurin. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Now here's Halliburton. Defended by Watson. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Outside Mathurin. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Mathurin. Brown passes to Jokic.
Mathurin plays his tail off on defense. Great job.
Jokic, no good. Siakam against Porter. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Watson. Here's Brown. Porter with a screen on Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Brown passes to Porter. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now Nesmith. Halliburton outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11. Jokic in the post. He's against Turner. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Nesmith. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Here's Murray. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Here's Jokic. And Turner with the block.
a ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
59 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Watson. Three-pointer Matherin. Cash. And that one brings them within one.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Murray. For three. Oh, he buried the three.
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is... And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
A lot of coaches are thankful for the challenge rule being in place, thinking of all the technical fouls that may have saved them from. And now, instead of a heated argument, they could just go and ask for a review.
You know, the league did it right, Grant. They didn't rush a system into use. That's going to cause confusion. They rolled it out in the G League, and after a few years, when they were sure it could function, they brought it to the NBA. Now here's Murray. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Nifty move. And the shot goes in. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
That's the end of the game.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Amen Thompson.
He has become all kinds of mean at the defensive end. His blocks have come way up these past few months, and that tells you about the kind of intensity and drive he's been playing with.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. They've got Tari Eason. Thompson is out there with Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And for the Pacers, the backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now Mathurin, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. And Thompson sends it back. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Halliburton against Green. Pass to Şengün. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Thompson misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Three-pointer. And Turner with the basket on the assist from Mathurin. Turner's got 5 now.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
And the wide open shot from Green. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Takes it out to Siakam. Outside Turner. Turner with the screen. Here's Halliburton. From past the arc. And it's blocked by Şengün. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Brooks finds Green. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
That is a dunk contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Oh, good with the triple. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Now, here's Green. His last outing, he had 24 points. And Green slams it in.
Look, one of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. Siakam a screen on Green. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Nailed from three-point land. Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Pacers trail by 4. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Halliburton finds Mathurin. Lets it fly. Thompson with the rebound. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Sacramento. And here's Green outside. No good on the shot. The Pacers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And Thompson sends it back. Eason down low. Defended by Mathurin.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Turner with a screen on Thompson. Siakam passes to Turner. And here is Neesmith. Lock at 6. Back to Turner, 14 feet away. That shot misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They're up by 8. And back in. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Taking a look at the Rockets, Jalen Green is out there with Amen Thompson. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Green kicks to Thompson. Floats one up, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Took him no time at all on that one. Matherin's got his second bucket tonight.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Matherin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Şengün. And the layup's good off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Got a piece of it. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Thompson. Up top, Eason. Out to Brooks. Pass to Green. From downtown. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Matherin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, that athleticism of Matherin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And here's Halliburton. 17 points in his last outing. Matherin against Green. Matherin attacking. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And already Matherin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Halliburton, and Thompson sends it back. And it's the Rockets on the break. Green, the pass to Thompson. Back to Green, fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 6 here in this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
What a slam by Halliburton, using that agility to make a statement.
Green drives in, can't cash in from close range. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Down by 12. Over in the corner, Matherin. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. From deep. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Halliburton's got 5.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Green dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And the Pacers another three.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Green passes to Brooks. Bobbed up there for Green. An emphatic LU jam.
The vertical and reach make Green a terrific target in the alley-oop game.
Thompson against Halliburton. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Siakam outside. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Off target from outside. Şengün inside. Siakam's there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Siakam. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Lots of promise in Şengün's game. Certainly has the frame to be special.
And so it's Indiana with it. Now Halliburton. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He ends up dropping in 2 from distant. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Please direct your attention.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a...
And guys, let's take a... And that is it for halftime, folks.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Thomas Bryant is out there with Toppin. Then there's Shepard. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Walker in at the 3 side. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Van Vliet kicks to Tate. Here's Whitmore. Yep, that one goes in there. Whitmore's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Here's Shepard. Takes a 3. Tate with the rebound. Van Vliet outside. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point foul. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
This is Van Vliet's calling card. He's actively looking to fire from deep.
And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
Here's Van Vliet. Missed inside. Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. And it's Shepard, top of the key. Just 4 to shoot. And Nembhard has it in the corner. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Rockets 4th.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
Van Vliet outside. Out to Smith. It's stolen by Shepard. The finish. And finished off by Shepard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Van Vliet with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Smith. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
He may be undersized, but Van Vliet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
Here's Nemo. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. And Van Vliet picks one up. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
With the drive, here's Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunity.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Shepard.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, and you can definitely see a difference.
Landale with the bucket.
You can fully rely on Van Vliet to make a high IQ play at all times.
Here's Nemo. Count it, good. 5 points in the game.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Here's Nemhard, covered by Van Vliet. Back to Nemhard. Pass to Toppin. Shot clock at 6. Shepard with the ball. Over Whitmore. Landale grabs the miss.
Normally he drains that.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And what a tool for Van Vliet to have. We know he is great driving it, so when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective.
Toppin passes to Shepard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And it's time to bring out the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Alperon Şengün. Tari Easton is out there with Brooks. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Thompson into the 2-guard. Mathurin against Green. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Green. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
Turner with the screen. Here's Mathurin. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Green passes to Easton. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen on Thompson. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Out to Turner. And Thompson sends it back.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Şengün. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And that one drops. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
And it's Green with the jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And it's Green with the jam.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered by Thompson.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
And here's Green outside. The offensive rebound. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Rockets.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jalen Green.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And you like when bigs get involved in the passing game. Exactly what Mathurin did there.
From deep, Green. And the dunk by Eason.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Turner up top. He's covered by Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Lets a floater go. That one, no good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right.
the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
So the Houston starting five. We've got Green. Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
And so here is Denver. Following the score by Houston. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, his ball handling skills for a guy of his size and the creativity he plays with. Just remarkable when you watch Jokic do his thing.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Now here's Murray. Last game, 26 points for him. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Right side, Green. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Porter with a screen on Green. Brown passes to Porter. Murray against Thompson. This one for 3. Murray, no good. The Rockets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And he comes up with a bucket. Thompson's got his second bucket on the night.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Here's Brown. Pass to Murray. Outside Porter. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Jokic outside. Thompson pulls it in. Houston leading by 7. Outside, Green. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Now here's Murray. No points so far. They set a pick to end the run. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Eason finds Green. And the layup is good. Green's got 10 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Fires from deep. Brown's shot is good. 6 points for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Şengün. On the wing, Green. Out to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Here's Murray. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Murray's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Eason. That shot is off. Great D that time from Porter. And here's Jokic. From outside the arc. And that's not gonna go. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's Houston. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Dylan Brooks. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Green, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Drives to the hoop. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Şengün's got his first points of the game.
When he gets moving, watch out now, because Şengün isn't going to slow down, and it's going to be hard to stop him.
Porter's shot is off. Deflects the pass. Murray for three. And another miss by Denver.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Here's Şengün. And he gets it to go. Şengün's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor, and Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Porter, still without a bucket. Murray inside, working on Thompson. Murray, no good.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
That's good from Eason on the assist from Green. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. Nuggets trail by 14. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Nikola Jokic, he's a stretch 5.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. Back to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Brooks outside. And he buries his first look.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Brown. Give him 8. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. They beat the Nuggets during the last encounter in Denver.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Now here's Green. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Nuggets trail by 13. Outside Watson. Murray with it. He's picked up by Eason. And it's Murray off the drive.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his third foul so far. Jokic against Şengün. From the arc. Jokic, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Green. Outside for Brooks. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made one and missed one.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
Here's Watson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Watson's got his first 2 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, up 14 as we wrap. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. All right, fellas. Thanks, as always, for watching.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got DeAndre Jordan. Dario Saric is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Strother in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And the third pick in 2022, Jabari Smith Jr. He struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust to this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Nuggets understand their opportunity. Coach Michael Malone said, we have a special, unique player, and that window is only open for so long. If we want to try and be a dynasty, we need a standard of excellence each and every day, and it's my job to hold the guys accountable. Brian?
Yep, and it starts from the top. He's done it well. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Gordon. No made baskets yet. Jordan with a screen on Tate. Into the lane.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Smith passes to Van Vliet. Westbrook with a block.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now here's Gordon. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
VanVleet against Westbrook. Ooh, stolen by Smith.
You know, once you leave your feet, you really limit your options.
Houston with another miss. Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Šarić. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
Hey, you know what? Even when you hit Šarić, I mean, he figures out a way to score anyway.
Houston has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Here's Westbrook following the score by Houston. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And how about the Fred VanVleet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions. But think about it. One of the things they have in common in my mind, B.A., is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred VanVleet in a nutshell.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 5. From outside, off the mark. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. Gordon, right side. Here's Strother. Whitmore defending. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by Landale.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Tipped away. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Counted. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Oh, Westbrook with a block. And he's able to get it back. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Amen Thompson. Alperon Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Green in at point guard. Now here's Murray. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
And it's Green missing.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside, Green. Brooks from outside. Porter pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Brown. And a miss there on the triple. The Rockets lead by 4. Pass to Şengün. Beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in. For Denver, they've got just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Fires for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Green against Murray. Launches it. Look at Green showing off his range.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Murray deciding where to go with it. The shot no good. Nice D from Thompson. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Green. The 3. Brown grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Jokic. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Houston. Misses from short range. Thompson passes to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Here's Brown. Knocks it down from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside for Brooks. Outside, Green. 4-3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, what a slam from the big man Jokic.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Şengün, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
Now here's Porter. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. They led by as many as 18. Takes the 3. Porter pulls it in. And here's Denver. 6-point game. From deep, Jokic. That shot off the mark. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Lets the 3 fly. Watson with the rebound. And here are the Nuggets now. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Brown, no good. Outside, Green. Out to Thompson. Let's go with a three. And that comes off the assist by Green. And so it's Houston winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distraction.
this season. Still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. Turner, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
A nice shot by Brown.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Out to Turner. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Turner. Here's Nesmith. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Here's Siakam following the score by Jamal Murray. Back to Siakam. Clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Now you have to be poised if the ball is going to be in your hands as that shot clock dwindles down. Tyrese Halliburton, yes, sir.
Murray with it. Last game, 26 points. The kick out to Porter. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Siakam inside. He's covered by Murray, and he banks in the layup.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's Brown. His last outing, he had 24 points. Second shot opportunity, and Jokic throws it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And so it's Indiana with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. Siakam's shot is off. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Jokic passes to Brown. Jokic a screen. And a wide open look for Porter. Hits it from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Halliburton. After Michael Porter made the last three-pointer, buries the long-range jumper. Turner's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
And it's sent back by Turner. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Porter. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Indiana leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And you got to be aware of where Jokic is on the break. Analyzes transition situations and takes advantage of it.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He notched 8. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Porter at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Murray the pass to Porter. And Watson has it in the corner. Back to Porter. Jokic with the screen on Mathurin. It's Porter outside. Pacers with the rebound. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. Right side, Mathurin. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. Outside Turner. Pass to Siakam. Over Porter. Jokic grabs the miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Hits the target from 18 feet. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Neesmith, finished off the break. Neesmith has got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. The Nuggets trail by 5. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Turner against Jokic. Watson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Watson's got 5 points so far. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Mathurin with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And the shot goes down. Siakam's got his second basket.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Watson, covered by Siakam. 6 to shoot. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Watson.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. Good on the triple. Nesmith has got his second bucket of the night.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Brown, the pass to Watson. Here's Brown. Watson the screen. Brown's shot is off. Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton with it. Outguarded by Murray. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. They get a hand on it.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Porter, no luck. And here is Nesmith. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty.
And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Halliburton has been a major contribution. And that about wraps.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got Shepard. Toppin is out there with Walker. Then it's Bryant. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how could he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot. He play with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense.
And the basket is good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Finished off by Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook is an elite talent. He knows how to make tough shots.
The Nuggets shooting their first foul shot of the night. Free throw no good for Westbrook. They get it back. So the wing on the left. Saric outside. Denver passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Strother. They shoot again. With 1 on the clock. With the clock winding down. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Now Shepard. Pass to Toppin. Now, Nembhard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Bryant outside.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And now, it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Pacers fourth.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Westbrook passes to Jordan. Here's Strother. Outside Westbrook. Saric right side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, it really helps when Dario Saric is aggressive like this. The guy makes the defender commit, and nicely done offensively.
That one drops. He ties it up.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Into the lane. Count that one. Nembhard's got his first points of the game.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
2 free throws. Coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And checking out some numbers for Gordon. He had a strong showing last season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Shepard, that's good.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Westbrook passes to Jordan. Here's Strother, top and covering. Saric has the open look. Second chance effort. Nembhard grabs the board.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Takes it off the glass. Nembhard's got 4 this quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Saric outside. Pass to Jordan. To the paint. Bryant comes with the double team. Outside Gordon. A 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Shepard, the pass to Nembhard. Driving in. Right side to Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Gordon with it. He's picked up by Bryant. Pass to Westbrook. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. To the inside. And finished off by Bryant.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
To the wing right side. Here's Strother. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bryant, a screen on Gordon. Here's Toppin. The kick out to Walker. And a foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Watson. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for two.
First free throw is good.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better, and that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Halliburton. Drops in the layup for two. Halliburton's got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
The third quarter comes to a close. Pacers out in front, up by 4. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. Peyton Watson is out there with Jokic, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside Porter, there's the 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Turner. Now, here's Nesmith. Defense is right there. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And putting that reach to work, Jokic just erasing that shot attempt.
Here's Brown. Offline with his 3. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Porter.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Brown, the pass to Watson. Jokic a screen. Watson kicks to Jokic. Fires from the line. The rebound by Turner. And the Pacers shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Here's Halliburton. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Murray scanning the floor. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's deflected. Over to the wing. Watson for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin for Murray. And it's Denver with the rebound. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brown, the pass to Watson. Here's Brown. Back to Watson. They grab their own miss. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
On the wing, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
Siakam finds Turner. Outside Mathurin. Latrey. And the three ball is good. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
Murray outside. To the right side. Jokic inside. Neesmith covering, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:07 left in the game. Murray down low. He's against Turner. 4 on the shot clock. Watson for 3. The rebound by Turner. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. 3-point lead. Siakam outside. Money!
Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
Here's Brown. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
It's Porter outside. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the clutch. He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Watson. That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Watson's shot is off. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish.